Hello, everybody. Mr.FrightNight here. Today's story is called The Child's Cry. We just moved into a mountain town near a large lake. There were a few houses around us, but not many. We lived on the end of a gravel road. There were no street lights. It was very dark. Well, days went by. My wife and I decided to sit out on the back deck facing the lake. There was a nice breeze coming off it. It felt so nice and comfortable. As time went by, it started to get late, so we decided to head to bed. As we got up, I heard a strange noise coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. Not quite sure what it was, so I grabbed my flashlight and looked towards the water, but didn't see anything. I didn't think anything of it, so I continued to go to bed. The whole night I was wondering what I heard. I couldn't sleep. Then morning came around. I got up out of bed and quickly looked out my bedroom window towards the lake, but still didn't see anything. That day I was doing some yard work on the edge of the lake, and suddenly I heard the noise again. I looked up and seen something splashing around in the water. It was pretty far out. I couldn't quite make out what it was. I decided to jump in my boat and head out there. As I got closer, it suddenly disappeared. At this time, I was starting to freak out. I went back to the house and asked my wife if she seen or heard anything. She said no. As days passed, I heard the noise getting closer and closer. This time, it sounded like a child crying for help. So I looked out there again, and there was something splashing in the water. I got in my boat. As I got closer, I was yelling, "I'm coming to help you." As I got closer, it disappeared again. I couldn't believe what was happening. I looked and didn't see anything. So that night, I laid down on my bed and suddenly looked up. And at the end of my bed, there was a child standing there. It said, "Why didn't you help me?"